Don't do that. Just hit the kill switch.
This one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because that just screws up
So
that screws up a transmission. When you're downshifting, it's just like a vehicle. You can't downshift unless you slow down. Otherwise, you're in it.
Rev up.
Because I've seen you. I watched you downshift twice, and you didn't slow your. I'm gonna get out of the way. Even slow your speed. What that's going to do is bind the transmission. It's going to slow the rear wheel. So you have road speed. That means your momentum. So let's just say if you're going 20 mile an hour in third gear, well, let's say fourth gear, and you downshift it twice. Now you're going 20 mile an hour, but that gear you just put it in is only capable of 8 mile an hour.
Right.
Your back wheel's going to lock up and you're going to go down because it's just like stepping on the brake.
Okay.
But with no control, because you can let off the brake and keep rolling, but if you put it in the wrong gear, all you can do is pull the clutch in. You don't have that skill set yet. So you have to slow down by braking. Usually, I'm not going to recommend it right now, but usually I slow the bike a little bit when I need to with my front brake, not my rear brake. Because one other thing is you're going along at 20 mile an hour and you decide to just hit rear brake. If you don't let off that rear brake, you're going to fall. Bike's just not going to stay up. You're going down.
Yeah, I was just trying to get the feelings of my feet.
I know, but you can't do that looking. And then if I'm talking to you, oh my gosh, don't look back. The ruts on the side of those roads back here, if you'd have been in it, you'd have gone down. You'd have gone down. No, you'd have gone down. You don't want to go down next to nothing like that. That wire and that pole and trees and so in the trails, sometimes there's big trees that are cut down. Sometimes there's small trees that have gone down. Sometimes there's big trees laying down with you see all those stems on the trees? The pointy ones?
Yeah.
They're still there. So if you go down, you got a chance to get harpoon. That's why you gotta have control of your bike. Again, don't sit too far back. I rode with a guy, he had one of these, but it was just a 500 version. He's like 6'3", 6'4", big man, 280. So he sits forward, you can do it. Your knees just come up, but you gotta sit forward. But other than that, yeah. What's bothering you is you've never been in a pair of, well, that don't count.
Yeah.
You've never been in a pair of boots. You can't feel nothing with your boots.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're going through. And the only way around it is to keep doing it. That's why I had you start, stop.
Yeah.
Start, stop. Start, stop. And then, again, put this foot down. Don't look for that brake. Put your foot up against that motor. Higher. Lift it. Now go down. Now take your foot up. Pull your foot back. Pull your foot up. Back. Up. Over and down. Up. Over. Up. In. Up. In.
Oh, up.
In, yeah. Kick that engine. Up. In. Down. Up. In. Down. You know, I taught myself that when I was little.
Oh.
I would put my dirt bike on a bucket in the shed, and I would shift and go through the gears, and I would do that, but I'm, you know, both feet's up because it's on a bucket, and the rear wheel would be going.
That's yeah.
So that's you should never have to look on this side.
Right.
You can't
as
quite.
As long as you kick the engine.
Huh?
As long as you kick that engine, you're
yeah,
there.
That's why you got. That's why I stressed on you had to have boots. Not only that, when you kick a rut or a rock out here, your toe is going. Put the other foot down. Almost the same principle.
Oh yeah. See, it's a little weirder, but.
Well, yeah, because it's a gear. You got to shift up or down.
Yeah.
But just knowing where it is and feeling it on your foot. Downshifting should be no problem because down is the same.
Right.
Up, no, downshift. Up, over, up, in, down. Up, in, down. Now, up, in, down. Now, back. Now, where your foot is on the peg now, lift. Lift. Nope. You see that gray part on your shoe? That's for the gear.
That's for the gear.
Yeah. All right. So when we get back in the woods, don't keep your feet. All right. Put your foot on the peg. Now hang your foot down below. Down below. That there will get your ankle and your shin totally torn off or busted in half. Because if there's a tree stump this high and you don't see it or you get too close to it, it's going to grab the toe. Now the toe, the tree stem will be here. Your foot will be blocked by the foot peg, so you can't move your foot at that point, and the only thing that's going is your foot.
Snap.
It's going to snap it. So we ride, slide your foot back, right there. When you go to do your controls, you bring your foot forward.
Okay.
You can't get lazy on the bike or you can lose a foot, ankle, toe. All right. So now that we got those controls down lower, when you're shifting in the woods, you always want to have your clutch in when you shift. 1, 2, 3. You want to make sure you're doing, you got your butt. You want to make sure you're doing this. Right here. Don't twist the throttle right now. Just fake like you are. Hand out. All right. Let out. Shift.
Oh shit.
Nope.
No. Pull in clutch.
No. See, you're not in unison. Look. Off, in. Off, in. I'm doing it at the same time. I'm not going off. Click. You know what? Because you're operating like that. That's why it's hard to remember. You can't do all. You're not a pianist. You can't play a piano. So we need to do a couple things at the same time.
So, squeeze.
Off. I'm riding. Shift. Shift. Everything's at the same time. Shift. Shift. Downshift. Downshift. Downshift is hard part, but you just know on the downshift, you need to downshift. Downshift requires too much more because if I got a downshift, I got to slow my bike down first. Do that first. Get to that speed. Now let off as you pull in the clutch. Downshift it. Yeah, just like you start off. Slow first, slow. I got my brake and my brake. Slow. Now I'm going. I got it slowed. Now I need a lower gear.
Was that?
Gas off.
Gas.
That's gas off, clutch in, and I can't do. Well, gas off, clutch in, downshift. Now you don't have to do this all at the same time because you're not racing.
Right.
So I got it slowed down, gas off, clutch in, pull my foot, downshift, gas and clutch back on at the same time. And so that's what you work on right here. Because I still want to take you down that trail, but I got to make sure these controls, once I get past that it's a what are you doing? Well, there's one right there, but I can't put you on that. That's, ooh. No, not right now. Let's go up and down the road a couple more, and then we'll try. Actually, I'm gonna take you down that trail to where it's steep, and we're gonna turn around and come back. You can handle that.
Okay.
If you don't, yikes.
Then we're done. I got it.
No, because one day I'm 57. One day I might not be able to ride these. Who gets them? Who gets them? Mackenzie's too short for these. She has her own. Get out of your way. I'll make this funner than having to go. Those are the. See what I tell you? No helmet.
Yeah.
Sunglasses.
Just because it got 4 wheels.
Well, I'm saying if you go back there, you gotta have skills enough to avoid something like that. So when I get that plated, I gotta just buy the kit and all that, and take it to the state and get it plated and stuff. Then we can come out and ride these roads until you get better. And every once in a while, like you said, in skiing, we'll dip down in and then come back out.
All right.
I can't sit like you, I'm short.
Well, you can't get over it?
No, I can't put 2 feet down, I'm too short. I gotta do this.
Just rest like that.
Yeah. See?